I'm Ryan Dion with Ski and Skiing Magazine. I'm here with pro skier Sierra Quitiquit to find out what she's been up to lately.
Hi Ryan, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, did you grow up in Utah or where did you grow up skiing?
Yeah, so I grew up in Park City, Utah. One of the very few born and raised locals here, and life was good. I'm actually back living in Park City now, so it's obviously a great place to come home to.
What you kind of had a roundabout way to become a pro skier, from what I understand. And I know you ski raced a little bit and skiing with your family, things like that. How talk about your path to get there and then what it's like to actually be living the dream.
It's pretty incredible. Yeah, I mean, it's been new and recent for me, so I've kind of been pinching myself lately and had a chance recently to have some still time and reflect on it all. And I guess it all started as a really young kid. I was a ski racer. My dad was like a World Cup alpine racer, and he had me and three brothers and was on a mission to raise us all as ski racing kids. And he was our coach a lot of the times. We raced for the Park City and the snowbird ski team a little bit, but mostly we had Team Quitiquit, and we had a small condo slope side here in Park City, a lot of hand-me-down stuff, and a van. We cruised around ski races together, and I'm really grateful my parents made it work for us because it definitely pays off to have a strong technical foundation in skiing. And from there, I became a ski bum. I started going back-to-back South America seasons when I was 18 years old and taught myself how to backcountry ski. And finally, a couple years ago, I just realized that, skiing was pretty much it for me in life, aside from summer gigs. And went after it, decided to toss my card in the hat of going pro, and it turned out really well for me. I'm really grateful to be where I am, and it's kind of wild, going from working as a cook, trying to save up enough money to buy a pair of ski boots each summer to getting flown around the world and getting to ski all year round. It's really beautiful. I'm super grateful.
Well, and that brings up a good point. I mean, you've skied all over the world. What is it that keeps you coming back to Utah and even living in Utah when you could really ski and live anywhere?
Utah is the best. I think the number one reason I keep coming back here is the snow quality. I mean, everybody knows it's no secret that Utah is home to the greatest snow on earth. I can't tell you how many days you wake up here and it is just snowed all night, and it's a bluebird beautiful day, and you get to go out in the mountains and just get buried in snow, covered head shots, face shots, all of it. And aside from the snow quality, I mean, the mountains are gorgeous here. The people are super warm and lovely. And having an international airport in Salt Lake City is kind of a dream come true for people like myself that come in and out frequently. I think there's something like 11 ski resorts within 1 hour of the Salt Lake City airport, which is amazing. I mean, that's not your typical ski experience. Usually it's quite the haul. So it's just easy, good living here in Utah.
That's great. It is a great place to ski for sure. Well, if you had to pick one place, where's your go-to ski area or backcountry zone in Utah?
I am such an Alta girl. I love Alta ski area. It's just got this old world charm to it that's really held true and captured the soul of skiing. And the terrain's amazing. The snow quality is incredible. The people are warm, and I love it.
Nice. And what about, kind of on that note, if I or anyone would come out and ski with you, what would a weekend look like? If we had a weekend to ski together, what would we be doing?
So pick you up at the very convenient Salt Lake Airport. 45 minutes, we'd be in my hometown of Park City, Utah. Probably walk up the street to the whiskey distillery, have a couple High West whiskey lemonades, eat some great food, get to bed at a decent hour, get up early, cruise over to Alta. Hopefully it's snowed and we're getting face shots all day long, taking laps. Stop in for a Susie's at the coffee shop. Probably ski through lunch because that's my style. And maybe swing into the Sitzmark or the Peruvian for a little après ski. Cheers the buds, celebrate a great day, go home. Hopefully there's been something brewing in the crock pot, eat a big dinner, go to sleep, get up, and do it all over again. Yeah, it's good living here.
Sounds awesome. You have a favorite crock pot recipe?
Lately, I've been getting down on the beef stew. Super simple, beef, vegetables, really warm and hearty.
I like it. I have crock pot going today, and it's not even winter.
Oh, it's the best. I mean, to come home after skiing to a warm meal, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's a go-to for a lot of skiers out there, I know. What do you have any crazy ski memories from Utah specifically, and even worldwide as you've been traveling?
Man, I just remember this one day a couple years ago. It was like a midweek day. I think I was skiing at Snowbird, and it was like this sleeper storm had rolled through. The reason Utah gets the greatest snow on earth is that the storms roll through and they suck up all the moisture off the Great Salt Lake. We call it the lake effect. And then as it's passing through the Salt Lake Valley, it gets sucked up into the cottonwoods. And we had this phenomenon happen overnight, and it just dumped like 2 or 3 feet overnight and woke up to one of those classic Utah bluebird days. And like I said, it was a sleeper storm, and so nobody was really out, and we got out onto the tram, and I remember getting off the tram and like dropping into the cirque, which is this super steep bowl, and hardly being able to move because I was just up to my chin in snow and just completely buried the whole time. And that feeling of being like absolutely weightless in powder it doesn't leave you. It sticks with you. There's nothing else like it in the world.
Well, and as a surfer, you know that feeling too. I mean, I know a lot of people, I don't personally surf, but I know a lot of people equate it to surfing, and you're exactly right. It's just that floating through, I don't know, it's bliss.
It's pure bliss. It's definitely hard to explain the emotion. I guess I can just hope that everybody gets to experience it for themselves at some point.
For sure. What have you been up to all summer, and any big plans for winter?
Oh man, I got a lot of plans for winter. I'm gonna go to Japan. I am gonna go to Alaska. I'm hopefully gonna get a lot of really good paddle skiing in here in Utah, and I'm actually leaving tomorrow to head to Indonesia for a 3-week pre-ski season surf vacation and just melt into the sunshine and catch lots of waves and get strong and get ready to come back and settle into winter.
How much are you actually home during the winter, home in Park City versus on the road?
It depends. Last year I was home very, very little, maybe a few days a month. I just got kind of crazy with a lot of storm chasing in Europe. Went to South America a couple of times, a lot of filming. This year I want to spend more time here. I mean, every time I come back to Utah, I'm just like, why do I even leave? It doesn't really get much better than this. So I'm working my schedule out to hang out here.
Because you model too. Do you model during winter?
You know, I will model during winter for the right clients, but you know, modeling, it's kind of interesting. I think every girl in the world would dream to become a model, and for me, it's just kind of it's my side gig. It's my summer job. It's what keeps me busy when there's no snow on the ground. So I definitely have my eye on the prize for skiing.
So I imagine if you had to give up one, I think I probably know the answer.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely skiing wins for this girl. There's not a whole lot that can distract me from skiing. I love it. It's the best thing in the world.
So before we let you go, do you have any goals for the season? Anything that you want to accomplish this winter?
Yeah, I'm right on my trajectory. I've trained super hard all summer. I'm feeling stronger than ever, and I've got a film project brewing that I'm really excited about, and it's unfolding really nicely. And just have as much fun as possible, and live in the moment, and enjoy life, and ski lots of POW. And that's going to be my greatest.
Sounds like a great goal and a great goal of many skiers.
Cool. I mean, keep it simple, right? Go ski.
For sure. Well, great. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and thanks for taking some time before you head to Indonesia, and have a great pre-season, and hopefully we'll be making some turns this winter.
Yeah, I hope so, Ryan. Thanks for the chat, and I just want to mention to everybody out there, if they want to find more about the Utah ski experience, they can check out www.findyourgreatest.com.
Awesome. Thanks, Sierra.
Well, take care.